Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. All right, man. So far this season has been a disappointment for a lot of people. And I have so many people that are constantly coming in and telling me I'm crazy, I'm delusional, the Cowboys, they suck. Just face it, admit it, they suck, you suck. Man, that defense is so bad, man. There's nothing they can do about it. But you know what's interesting? The NFL is a literally week-to-week league. Things change so quickly. Seriously, you guys have watched football. How many times have we gone through and we talked about a team being a juggernaut? They're going to be great. Still right now, people are still talking about the Eagles and Carson Wentz and how great Carson Wentz is. He's an elite quarterback. He can put a team on his back and do things that other quarterbacks can't. That's what they were saying just about 5 weeks ago. Franchise quarterback, a guy that can put people on his back. Well, he's got a lot of injuries on his team. And apparently that whole narrative where they tell you that one guy can change the narrative doesn't hold. You can look at Deshaun Watson, who just got the second highest contract in the NFL. Got rid of Hopkins. Coach was an idiot. Guess what? They're 0-4. It's a great thing about football, or I guess the painful thing about football, that you just don't know what you don't know until it happens. Nothing is predictable. Who foresaw Ian Rappaport being suspended by the NFL today for Manscaped advertising? Woo, that was crazy. Okay, did anybody see that? And we got some good news too, because the Jets, it turns out they're okay. That false test that they took, or negative test or positive test was actually negative. So they're good. So maybe we're in a little better place there. But when you look at the defense, and the defense, I'm right there with you. It's been bad. It's been real bad. But I remember the Indianapolis Colts defense when Peyton Manning had not won a Super Bowl. They were, if not the worst, one of the worst defenses in football. But the amazing thing that happened with that team was somehow when the playoffs got there, they turned it around. We always knew Peyton Manning could always score a lot of points. He was like Dan Marino, the guy that was always putting up these incredible numbers, but yet couldn't win the big one. But that defense came along out of nowhere where nobody said that they had a chance. They turned it on in the playoffs. They played lights out, and they won a Super Bowl. So don't tell me, turn this down just a little bit here. So don't tell me that the Dallas Cowboys defense can't turn it around. Don't tell me that. Because I'm going to believe until proven wrong. And all of you people out there that just say, I live in fantasy world, you know what? This is my world. If it's a fantasy, that's my thing. I don't tell you how to live your life. So don't tell me how to live mine. And if you choose to be here, understand, I'm going to give you hope. Because I believe in people until proven wrong. Now, I think after hearing so much negativity, where people are basically questioning your manhood, because that's what Michael Irvin did. When he said you got the Oprah Winfrey defense, you get 40 points, and you get 40 points, and you get 40 points. As he put it, it's not about scheme, it's about manhood. I believe that tomorrow, I know we got inferior competition compared to, say, Russell Wilson and some of the teams we played. But I think that the defense will show up. I honestly do. I thought they were going to show up last week, and was I wrong? Maybe I was delusional. But I think tomorrow against Danny Dimes that they're going to. show up. It's going to be interesting to see how Jason Garrett acts coming back to Dallas. Now, here's going to be interesting. It's supposed to be 90 degrees in Dallas tomorrow. I think we had 25,000 fans in the stands last time. I don't know how many are supposed to be there tomorrow. But Jerry Jones is going to have the doors open. And as he said, if he has to pay for AC to cool down half of Texas, he will. And I don't know that the doors have ever been open for a game before. So that'll be something new. Be something different. It's going to be crazy after all these years of seeing Jason Garrett on the sidelines for the Cowboys, to see him on the sidelines for the Giants. It's going to be one of those things that literally just kind of blows your mind. But I can't wait to see it. The NFL season is a marathon. And you have 16 opportunities to prove that you belong. You don't have to prove every single one of those that you belong. But you got to prove enough of them to make it there. Tomorrow is an opportunity. Forget about everything that's happened before, because you can't change any of that. I still believe that we have guys that can do the job. And I hope tomorrow they get up off the mat and prove it. Whew. I've done all I can do. I'm ready for tomorrow. We'll be here at 1 o'clock with the Eagles game and our Philly cam. We'll have some friends over here. It might be raining. I got the tarps up here ready to go to try and keep people dry as possible. And got the chicken wings ready to go. Got the hamburger for the black and blue sliders. Yeah. Tomorrow's a chance for them to get it together. Let me say again, for everybody who, I tell you what, hold on right there for a second. Hold on. It's the end of another day. It's the end of 55 years. 55 years. Wow. 55 years I have been here. When I was born, in the state that I live in, a black man and a white woman could not legally could not marry. I remember my mom crying when she found out Martin Luther King was killed. I remember the moon landings. I remember seeing the planes with the flag draped coffins coming off from Vietnam. I remember the shot of the helicopter leaving the embassy in Vietnam. I remember the gas lines where they literally wrapped around the corner because of the gas rationing. I remember the Iranian hostages, and I remember when they tried to rescue him and it failed in the desert. And Ronald Reagan becoming president, Ronald Reagan being shot. I remember the Berlin Wall coming down. I remember the Cowboys beating Miami Dolphins and the Orange Crush, Denver. I remember the Hail Mary. Lord knows, I remember the 80s hair and the 80s music. Woo, Lordy. I've seen a lot. I've seen a hell of a lot. And I feel privileged to have been here this long. I've been blessed. I'm not a rich man, not with money, but with friendships and people in my life. I think I'm one of the richest people in the world. Doing this, what I'm doing right now, I couldn't have dreamed of doing this growing up. I think about all the relationships because of YouTube right here and Facebook. There's bad things that come along with social media and all that, but I think about Jet. I got a tenant that they had a water leak, and I was going to have to drive down there today and take care of it. And Jet calls me up and says, man, I'll take care of that for you. My buddy, Cowboy fan who lives in Strasbourg, he helped out with my tailgates and stuff. He's like, hey man, can we slip by for the Cowboys game? And I think about all the help that he helped me with. And I think about PC 76, and he came down from Pennsylvania just to help me with the tailgate last year. I think about people like Omar, who always makes sure I'm on the straight and narrow, and don't put things in a bad light, or Greg that kind of gives me a tip about things that are going on. I think about Miss Jackie, who makes sure that I don't miss anything, or Miss Anita that says happy birthday, and great show and stuff like that. I am truly blessed and thankful for all of you guys. And I appreciate all the happy birthday wishes and everything else. I realize how blessed I am because of you guys. And I just want to say thank you. I don't know how many more years I got left. Heck, it might only be days for all we know, the way the world is. But I appreciate having today and having the 55 years and all of the things that I've seen. This one, on my birthday, is for all you guys. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bright and early. Got to get the food going. Got to get the picks. I haven't even done the picks. I keep trying to do the picks. I never seem to get the picks. Damn. Get that done. And we'll be here starting at 1 o'clock for the live stream. Thank you guys. Be safe out there.